Latifah and bring it down the house, and she was like, "Who that?" I'm like, I thought my computer was about to blow up. I was like, like I know I had like one eye open, like I just fell asleep.
So, real quick, hey everybody, welcome back to the Tell Me Anything podcast, brought to you today by Jess of Go Care Go, myself, Timbo all day, waiting on a couple other people to join. We'll bring them up as we can. And Jess, I want to tie into your Queen Latifah statement because I learned something,
Oh,
and we'll
you.
get to that in a minute. But yeah, so today's topics, we got quite a bit of things, right? One thing we wanted to address is what's the most childish thing you've done, as well as a couple music suggestions and basically our thoughts on that. For that one, it may or may not happen today, depending on if Young Third can or cannot join us. I talked to him over the week, and it was kind of iffy. So we'll see where it goes from there. But anyways, Jess, what's happening? Praise reports.
Praise report. Okay, so this week was a lemonade out of lemons kind of week for me. A lot of lemons this week, but I had a lot of lemonade. But one of my favorite things that happened this week was I reduced my screen time.
Mm.
Now I'm really trying to reduce my screen time because being online, doing anything, whether it's work, social media, checking the email, whatever it is, it becomes a little bit addicting. So I'm watching, I'm side eyeing myself, like, all right, now, how much are you on there that's really necessary? Like, is this contributing to the bag or what? So
Hmm.
I reduced my screen time this week, so that's a big one for me.
That's good. That's good. So I'm with you on that screen time. It's hard for me, and why it's hard for me is first off, I work in sales. I'm in front of a computer all day listening to calls, sharing stuff, not just here, but all day long. Like
Mm.
having a 6 year old daughter who needs help with homework and all of that, it's crazy. So it's like I almost can't stay away from screen time. And because of her English language barrier, which I think I'm going to tie this into what you were just saying about that Queen Latifah movie,
Okay.
English is kind of her second language. Kind of.
Okay. 6, 7.
Yeah, she just told me that shit. I was on the call with her earlier. And she, but so sometimes I have to show her YouTube videos because if there was one subject I sucked at, I don't know how I became her English teacher doing this homeschool stuff, but it's English and in Spanish as well. Like as far as punctuation, grammar, verbs, adverbs. Like the one thing I could say about the gay community or the LBGTQBC is they actually taught me what the fuck a pronoun was. Like I had no idea what they were until now. So thank y'all. But back to the Queen Latifah and what was that movie you said?
Breaking down the house.
Okay, so my ex-wife is from the Czech Republic,
Hmm.
right? And I've gotten a lot of slack for dating outside the race or whatever, but you like who likes you. I didn't know. So they're Slavics, and the word Slavic translates to slave. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole, but I didn't know how many fucking black movies they watch religiously over there. One of her biggest, like, if she came out with a movie today, she's probably going to watch it tomorrow, was Queen Latifah. So
That's
I don't know
funny.
if you've ever seen black movies in Czech. Check it out, especially if you know it word for word. So, so I watched. Damn, what movie was it? Was a Samuel L. Jackson movie, and you know he says motherfucker a lot.
It was the snakes on the plane. Was it
It probably was. It probably was. But
the
I'm
one
watching.
movie with John Travolta?
Yes, yes. I think it was one of those. But
I'm
anyway,
trying to remember the
no,
name of it.
it
That's
was
a
the one
big.
with Bernie Mac, Soul Brothers.
Okay, okay.
Soul Brothers. So on that movie, like Samuel L. Jackson says motherfucker a lot, and so my marriage was kind of like I love Lucy, and I was Lucy.
I love Lucy.
Facts, facts, and I was Lucy. So when she would get mad, she would cuss me out in check. I didn't know these were cuss words until I watched a Samuel L. Jackson movie that I kind of used word for word, and I heard Debula Corva, and I was like, "Hey!"
He
And yeah, Queen
said he's
Latifah.
learning.
So it was an eye opening experience that like a lot of times we as people are the same everywhere.
What was her reaction when she realized you were picking up on what she was saying?
Oh, she was embarrassed. She
She
white. Like she's
got
already
pale.
like an olive skin, but she went white, like this white. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She just knew she was getting away with it.
Yeah. And
Did
it's
she
funny
try to
now,
teach you anything?
huh?
Did she try to teach you anything?
Oh yeah, all the bad words, numbers, and then having a daughter who is kind of her first language, like my wife and my ex-wife and her family only, and the friends in the neighborhood who are Slovakian, Polish, they only spoke the Slavic languages to her. My family
Mm.
only spoke English to her, and ironically, we lived in a Mexican neighborhood, so her babysitter only
Wow.
spoke Spanish.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So
yeah,
that she's trilingual then, right?
yeah, maybe quad, because a little bit of Italian as well.
Okay. See, I know a little basic French. I like French. That's my thing. Well, I used to be in love with French in the way that it sounded
Hmm.
until I actually started speaking it, and I was like, it sounds kind of gross, like German a little bit. Like you got to make that sound like. So it's like I don't know how romantic that sound is. Like, well, I mean, I guess it depends on who you are, who's receiving the sound. I don't know. I guess.
Facts, facts, facts. Jay Will, what's happening, brother?
Good morning. Good morning. Greetings.
Oh,
Okay,
ordered a
cheers.
cup of coffee. Okay,
Yes, yes.
join the club.
It's that
What did
kind
I
of day.
miss?
Praise reports, and then we went a little off track about Queen Latifah and children learning multiple languages.
My parents' report today was I was talking about reducing my screen time. I reduced it by a couple of hours, and I was excited about that because um, we get addicted to our phones, and sometimes we don't even call it addiction. We're just like, I'm using my phone, but everything that you're doing in your phone is not necessary.
Hmm.
And I know you know, Jay Will, about the dopamine that we get from the phone.
A hundred
So
percent.
it's like crack, like that first thing you check,
Every time you scroll, a little dose every time.
the likes,
Mm-hmm.
everything.
It's
So
hard to
yeah,
Oh,
that
you got
was
so
my
many
press
lights
report.
at the casinos and the arcades. They teach a shot.
hmm
Okay.
But oddly enough, oh, so your praise report time, Jay Will.
Oh man. All right. Well, I say my praise report would have to lie into me just kind of like making adjustments, man. Like, I work for the man, so like it's hard to like get free sometimes and do stuff I want to do with like family and stuff like that because I'm stuck to some schedule and they tell me how much I can call off and I can do all this stuff like that. So here on lately, I've been in a period of transitioning out of that type of framework into more of a like running my own business and then also kind of like contracting with people where I'm not really tied to anybody's schedule more than, well, let's just put it this way. I'm still tied to a schedule, but I have more flexibility because I can work remotely and all this stuff like that. And then so I made a leap of faith and kind of, it hasn't took effect yet, but basically started severing ties with the man. You know what I mean? So like in a few weeks, because I'm supposed to be having some fun right now with family, but I can't call off, otherwise they're gonna hit me for some money. So um, but in a few weeks I'll be able to kind of essentially get away from that and kind of work from wherever I want to work from as long as I log in, and that'll give me a lot more freedom in life, and I'm looking forward to that. So All praise to the Most High for that one, for put me in a position to where I don't got to show up every day, but I just got to show up every day.
Cheers to the master plan. Yeah.
Right?
Cheers to the master plan. That's what I'm on, man. That's the name of
Heck
the
yeah.
game.
So what you're doing is a little moonlighting, then, huh?
No, I wouldn't call it moonlighting.
What
Basically,
is moonlighting?
right? And this
So
in this day and time.
moonlighting, moonlighting is you're basically think about the moon how it is behind the earth or when you see like a total eclipse or anything, how the
Mm-hmm.
moon comes in front of it. So your original job is whatever would block the moon. And the
Okay.
moon, you're kind of working behind that, right? So you're using your main job or your side business, or you're using your main job to fund your side business. Or if you get a second job that's kind of doing the same thing,
You are 6'7" today.
it's if.
It go either way. It go either way.
But no, it's basically using something else to fund something else, to hide behind it, right? So
Oh.
you could moonlight personality traits behind something, right? Many
Mm.
times people will moonlight. I think it was ADHD, or ADHD can also moonlight symptoms like autism or depression or things like that. You guys are
Mm.
both in the mental health space, right? So I remember them saying something like that for me. So
I just
They told
I
you
feel
you're
like
autistic, is what you're
no, they
saying.
told me I have ADHD.
Nah, 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 nah. You on the spectrum. I knew it. I knew you was on the spectrum. I didn't want to say it. I was like, man, I can't
I
diagnose my
didn't get
friends.
diagnosed with the autism, but I wouldn't be surprised.
No, you know what it is? When it comes to all of those disorders, there's an overlap. You know what I mean? So you can have autism and then you can have ADHD. You can have
hmm
autism and you can have depression. You can have autism, you can have schizophrenia. And autism itself is on a spectrum from mild to severe. You know what I mean? So add that mild to severe, then throw in some ADHD, throw in some schizophrenia, throw in depression. It's very complicated, but all of these things can be true at the same time and be separate. So you can have ADHD and then be somewhere on the spectrum. Like say for instance, like what do they call it? Asperger's, where it's like very fun. Like what I mean, you're just socially awkward, right? You're not really like on the severe end of to where you can't communicate with. You have communication issues,
hmm
or like collaboration issues with other people, but you do have some. And it doesn't prevent you from working. I work with a lot of people who I know are on the spectrum. I can't diagnose them, but it's really apparent, really apparent because they're like social awkwardness, right? And
hmm
usually, like the concrete thinking that comes with autism, they don't have ADHD. You know what I mean? They're the most organized, structured people in the world. Is when you throw them off that structure, then they become a little bit dysregulated. But needless to say, like I said, it's a spectrum. But yeah, all those things overlap, and then I feel like just like what you're saying, like moonlighting, like my jobs overlap. I'm working one job to fund another. I'm working one job to fund my business, and I'm working another job to replace the income that I'm losing because my business ain't making no money. I got to invest in this. I got these bills that are stacked up. I got to pay this or whatever, and that's the overlap, right? And so all these things remain true at one point in time or the other, and then eventually, once you get your finances straight, you get rid of the job that's literally just for the money, and then you just work, your passion. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal, is to get into passion work outside of just like showing up for somebody else. We're too old to be working for the man.
I
Hey,
think I think it's the American way though to moonlight in a way. Like, you know, I really do. Like, especially coming from like a 9 to 5 situation. Um, but I also think on the other side of that, I think that working a 9 to 5, because I heard you say you're too old. I feel like that's your standard, and that's wonderful to have. However,
You my
we
little
need.
cousin. You gonna be saying this in a minute. You
Oh
want
no,
to
I'm
cuss?
already in the process. The bit, come on now, we're talking businesses. We're talking. Come on now.
No, I'm talking about being too old. I ain't talking about nothing else.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, I'm for young though. I'm
I'm
Jay Z.
unking him right
I
now.
think I'm Jay Z. Um,
Big Beach, Larry Hoover.
uh, right. But we need the consumers. We need the nine to fivers because they're what fund the businesses. So yeah, we need our nine to five. This is no knock to the nine to fivers because some people work for companies for 25 years and they got perks and all of that. So respect to the commitments. The
You,
people who commit.
you know what I
In that type
noticed? A
of
lot of
situation, I kind
people.
of think it's a balance, right? You're either way it goes, you're going to trade something for something, right? You're going to trade time for money. You're going to trade stress for or freedom for whatever it is you want. So,
Hmm.
and my cousin, he's one of the most opinionated people I've ever met who don't listen to nothing else. But he told me one thing that's actually stuck with me, and I used this when I had my cleaning company with my ex-wife actually, and it was you could either own a business or be in you can either own a business or run a business. There's two different things. Basically, if you own it, you're still working. So essentially, you traded a job for a job that you own versus if you get something that's anybody could do the steps in the way and you just look at the bottom line, look at the dollars and move things around where it needs to be and actually focus on growing the business or investing in something else, hiring people and all of that stuff. It's two differences. I think it was business owner versus entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is working on the business, a business owner is working in the business.
Ooh, yeah.
But I feel like they're go- going back to the first point I was trying to make is I noticed a lot of nine to fivers have side hustles. That's the American way right now. It's the side hustle.
Yes.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? You show up to work and you selling this or you selling that, and like look at the margins. If I invest $5 in something that's going to make me $12, although it's minuscule, you know what I'm saying? As long as I keep doing this, I'm making better margins than somebody that's investing $1,000 to only make $1,200. My
Yeah.
margins are way better, right?
Correct.
I just got to scale it up. But then going to what you were saying as far as like business owner versus entrepreneur, when you think a little bit further past that, when you got all these private equity firms, they don't do nothing but drop the money.
Yeah.
I don't care about the day to day at all. I'm not hiring nobody. I'm not firing nobody. I'm looking at what is the term that they like to use? Not productivity, but it's like a productivity term to where it's just like efficiency. So they look at
Okay.
we're working at 98% efficiency or 70%, and then the goal is to make it more efficient because that's the only thing that affects my bottom line. I don't care what you do over there, as long as if my billable hours match what I'm paying out, versus that, like say for instance in the field I work in, I got to see, 5 people a day to make X, Y, Z. And then if I don't bill enough and they're paying me so much, then it changes my efficiency. So then we're like, okay, we need you to, add, make sure you're seeing add on this billing code or
The
add on
output.
that code, right? Because my pay doesn't change no matter what I bill, but their pay does. So like they want me to be more efficient. So you have these private equity firms that don't care about anything but the bottom line.
The metrics.
So like say for instance, yoga by Jess, right? I don't do yoga. Well, I tried yoga with you. I was like, this is a workout. I don't know. I never knew stretching could do so much, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm sweating. I thought we were just stretching. We ain't even started yet. But like, say for instance, we want to open up some yoga studios, right? When I say we, you have the dream, you have the vision, you have the insight. I don't know anything except for the corpse post, right? You know what I mean? And then so once I listen to you and I believe in you, I just invest the money. At this point in time, it doesn't cost me anything beyond what I spent, and it doesn't. I'm not trading any time at this point in time. I invest the money. I believe in you. We have 30-minute check-in to make sure all the financials is good once a month. Then I invest in you, Tim. Spend 30 minutes once a month on your business. Just might make me $1,000 a month. Tim, your business might make me 500. Now, if I invest in 100 businesses like this at that rate, I'm making $15,000 a month. I'm working
Not doing
100.
shit.
I'm working 50 hours a month, right? making $15,000 when the average person has to work 40 hours a week to make two.
Yeah.
And so this is where these private equity firms, they come in and they just buy whole companies. They don't even look at the dream, because the dream is questionable. They look at the company that's already running. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, this is how it's been running so far. I hear the business plan. I'm going to buy this, and these are the options, and then boom, 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 and then now all of a sudden they own the company, but like their name isn't on anything except for the check that comes in the mail.
So I had a situation with a private equity firm about 2 years ago. It's actually why I quit one of my most fun jobs ever. Like the one job that I actually
Oh,
loved going to work. And it was because it changed so much, right? Like you're right. You're right on the money that the private equity doesn't actually do anything, but one thing they do many times is make changes. Like they make
yes.
changes to the structure or to they lose many times they could lose the core values of the job, of the business. But
Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
it's neither here nor there. I was wrapping it up. It's all good.
I have a question though. One last question on our business tangent. Uh, the cleaning business. Can you speak to that? Because I was going to join and create one of those businesses, and the person just, I have had a cleaning business with my grandma actually, and I was a teenager when we did it.
Shout out
Um,
Auntie Pat.
okay, yeah. Um, Yeah, so when I was older and this person wanted to start, there were some things that I was seeing that I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work because I had seen like firsthand what it looks like to run the business. So what can you speak to about like the business processes of starting the cleaning businesses and why did it you shut it down?
Oh, so why I started the cleaning business was out of necessity.
Yeah.
So let's go back to my ex-wife.
Hmm.
So this is while we were still dating, around the time we were thinking about getting married. So basically I wasn't working, or I was working a menial job that wasn't paying anything, right?
Hmm.
And I was like, all right, I got this business acumen, and she was working for a bunch of, as an immigrant, for a bunch of other people who weren't really paying her shit. And she
Right.
understood how to do the cleaning. And I'm a shitty ass cleaner until I got with her and we figured this all out. For real, for real.
She's gonna
And then
like, we
I
gonna learn how
noticed
to move
something.
a broom.
I noticed the nail salon thing, right? Where the people doing your nails never have good nails.
Right.
So anyway,
Yes.
basically it was out of necessity. I understood how to market. I put it on Groupon. I understood how to set up the business. So we set up all theme cleaning service
On
in Santa Ana,
Groupon?
California. Yeah, we got on Groupon, Living Social. I put out AdWords, Yelp. Took out an ad in the phone book. That's a funny story, actually, how I got the ad in the phone book for free. I was working for the local pages, and you could do trade for trade. So I traded cleaning services for my own personal ad, and I got the commission on that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wait a
yeah.
minute.
But
Phone
it,
book. You mean like digital phone book?
no, I mean the phone book, the actual one that was here, yes. But
So what
yeah.
time period in life are we talking about? What
Oh,
year?
that is probably 2012, 2014.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes
So,
sense because
anyways,
Yelp is completely different now. Like
yes,
the entry
yes.
point is a whole different ball game now. Like
Actually, if you look up, maybe I could pull it up. I have a Yelp review that I
okay.
had to cuss this bitch out. And it was because my ex-wife was pregnant at that time, and she sent me the pictures. Like I had to do like a janitorial slash handyman job somewhere else, and she had to do this other house for a move out. She was like, Tim, it was the most disgusting house I've ever seen. They had shit everywhere, piss everywhere. The lady was rude, and da 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 da. So the lady calls Mine, I had the phone number because I would take the calls, the sales calls, right? And she explained everything. Yada yada yada. She's just going off on the lady. And she didn't do this, and she didn't do this, and she didn't do this. So my natural response, you talking to my pregnant wife, and I'm trying to explain to you that we don't have hazmat protection.
Oh,
You have
okay.
shit everywhere.
Yeah.
And she keeps talking, and I was like, maybe she didn't fucking clean your fucking house because you're a fucking dirty ass slob, and you won't shut the fuck up to let us tell you. 10 minutes after I hung up the phone with her, I got a Yelp review. Like 10 minutes.
Oh.
But to say to finish it, like we started it just out of necessity. We needed money. We needed more money than we were currently getting. I knew that if I invested, to your point, Jay Will, from earlier, if I invest $100 a month into this, I could potentially make 5,000 a month, which we grew that company at the height to about 100,000 a year. So not too shabby, but then you got to think of how much you actually lose by not lose, but
It,
paying employees, more marketing, supplies.
yep.
It adds up.
The
Why we closed
ad.
it was COVID.
Oh.
Nobody was making calls anymore. The
From
phone
so
died.
from
See,
2014 to 2020, that's a pretty nice run.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
during
not that ain't
COVID,
bad.
you had to change. You had to change. You had to go with the market. Now people need all this like COVID related cleaning stuff. You know what I mean? You go in there doing steps. When those sterilization companies, not sterilization, the sanitation companies came in and they were steaming houses and doing all this stuff. Like you got to kind of like shift with the market. But
Well,
yeah,
we could have, but the thing was, that's also when we started our divorce.
Uh,
And so we
yeah,
didn't
that
want
makes
to
a
be around
difference.
each other. And
man,
that's also how I got to Dallas.
I was watching this TV show, man, and this is how this, I think the way the line goes, he's like, I built this brick by brick. You know what I'm saying? So like, you got to remember this. You know what I'm saying? Even like that's the sad part of like divorce and stuff like that, or any partnership when it ends, man. There's always a bigger picture. You know what I mean? Don't fuck with the money. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as you decide to fuck with the money, it gets ugly. I'll tell you that from firsthand knowledge. But yeah, that's unfortunate. And then that's why they say business and pleasure, business like a lot of things don't mix with business because once you mix them with business, it's hard to separate them from business. So then,
Mm.
like, I feel like in a situation like that, just like me learning from your experience, like if I were to ever to get in a situation where I'm in business with a partner, like an intimate partner or something to say, I would hire a manager. Like if we're the workers, theoretically, I would hire the manager. Or I would structure it like, depending on the field that we're in, I would structure it to where if we separate and go our separate ways, there's tangible assets that you can take, but it won't destroy the business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the business got to keep on running. Like I'm pretty sure Ronald McDonald used to have a little clown bitch. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. You know what I mean? We never seen the clown bitch. She didn't even make it to the commercial phase. You know what I'm saying? There was a clown bitch. Every
And
clown
she
got a,
was back there. She was the secretary.
you know what I'm saying? You got Grimace, you got the Hamburglar. You mean to tell me Ronald didn't have a clown bitch, right? But you know what? They fell out. Soon as them burgers went from 25 cents to 50 cents, she wanted half. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the price of the burger went from 50 cents to $1 because Ronald was giving her the 25 cents. He said a million burgers sold. You know what I'm saying? And business kept going. You know what I mean? Like a lot of businesses, Amazon,
Still
prime
got the
example.
garage.
I didn't see old Mackenzie in there, whatever her name is, in there in the garage with Jeff. But when
Facts.
they went through that divorce, she got a big chunk of change, right? Shout out to her too because she donated a lot of that money to my school. She donated money to HBCUs across the country. I think
She
she
did it
didn't.
the right way.
Yeah, she done gave about 40 million to Charles Drew. So shout out to her. But needless to say,
That was a wealth distribution
you
situation.
can't take it with you, right? And then so you might as well invest in the people. I think somebody like I heard a story about her. Like one of her mentors was a woman who went to HBCU. Is a story behind that. But needless
Mm.
to say, Amazon didn't fall off when they broke up.
Huh.
because Amazon is bigger than Jeff Bezos. Yeah, he get all the bread, you know what I'm saying? But it's the system is too big to fail, and it's because you know what? Soon as you start getting caught up in a scandal, they start restructuring the company immediately. You see what I'm saying? So like if you fall off, the company's not gonna fall. Too many people depend on this company. If you got employees, the employees should not be having to worry about if these motherfuckers out here arguing right now. You know what I'm saying? I seen him at the bar last night. I know I gotta start looking for another job. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when it comes to that, we got to make sure that we structure our businesses and stuff like that when we're in businesses, even with friends. You know what I'm saying? Because stuff happens. We need to structure our businesses as businesses because the
Yes.
business must go on.
Yep.
Yes.
Bingo. You
I
have
love
to have
what
an escape plan.
yes.
It's
And
not
I
an
love
escape plan. It's a survival strategy. I'm not trying to escape anything because if any at any given rate, you mean to tell me you got a business.
that was a reframe.
Hold on, she might not have deserved half, but she was with him when he was shooting in the gym. I didn't see no pictures of her in the garage. But moral of the story is,
Hey, you
moral
don't
of the
hey,
story, I'm
listen,
not
I
saying
gotta
she didn't deserve.
advocate
I'm
for the
not
women
even
here.
knocking her for getting half. I'm not.
Okay.
That's not the
Okay.
knock.
All right.
The, the,
Okay.
the, the, the moral of that story was even though she got half, the
Mm-hmm.
business didn't fall off. That's
Yes.
all I was saying. You know what I mean? How they, whatever they had going on, and like I said, shout out to her because I like what she does with some of that money. So
Yes.
nah, I'm just saying the business was able to continue, even though they separated. If she got half, if she got three quarters, you know what I mean? Like that's between them. Bigger
Yeah.
money than I've ever seen. I don't say I will ever see, but I've ever seen. But when it comes to just structuring these businesses, like we have to structure them to survive, right? If I
Mm-hmm.
have employees, if I have a business like you said that was you're able to like generate, a hundred, you guys are grossing 100K a year, right? That's tangible. I could sell it to somebody as long as I don't destroy it. So the survival plan might be just like because when you talking about divorce, right? Like sometimes when it comes to businesses in divorce, like say for instance, like if like in my divorce, if my business was created during our marriage, she would have been entitled to half of the business. So I either got to buy her out or somehow, some way divide that business with this woman. So then, like in these situations, your business should survive even if it's like that. If I got to buy you out, my business should survive. Or if I got to sell it and split the proceeds with you, the business itself should be created to where it can survive any of these things.
Yeah.
It's a tangible asset. So I could throw you the alley oop. Tim, this is yours now.
I like that reframe. I really like that reframe because that's the difference between like a scarcity and an abundance mindset of like, we're doing this so it can continue to flourish versus like nobody's gonna get any of this. Like it's meant to give. Like the business is meant to give.
Yeah, it's going and you that's how you grow it. Initially, how we start businesses, I used to cut hair. So theoretically, I'm a barber and I'm trading time. No matter how you slice it or dice it, I'm trading some form of time for money. So the moment I don't show up is the moment the business fails. But soon as I hire some other barbers or I invest in a product that I'm selling, even if I stop cutting hair, the product gonna sell. If I stop cutting hair, these three people gonna still pay me booth rent. So it's a business. So now I gotta structure it to where when I don't show up,
It's still running.
say for instance you get old. Let's not look at it like people divorce and all this stuff like that. Let's look at it like senescence. I get old. I'm in a nursing home. I want my business to keep paying. Like I don't want like I want that nice room in the nursing home. You know what I'm saying? Like that I got money because I got my whole little corner room. You know what I'm saying? Back there, big.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no roommates. You know what I'm saying? I
Yes.
got soundproof walls. I can't hear the lady crying or nothing like that. It's because my business is still running. That's when you
Yes.
got a board of trustees or whatever. You know what I mean? The business itself was built to keep on running. It's a machine. So like we might start it, we might baby it, but sometimes we got it's just like a kid. You raise this, you know what I mean? So you're really, you're involved emotionally with the business, right? You and your ex created a business. It's like y'all kid. And a divorce is like a custody issue. But what really needs to happen is that kid needs to grow up and go out on his own. So y'all can both, like whatever y'all get from y'all parental, relationship with this metaphorical child is whatever, but the business is still doing what it's supposed to do. You know what I mean? You raise this business right, and it's going to continue to run whether it lives in your house, her house, or goes out on its own.
So
Yeah.
ironic. The one thing though, so the DBA was the cleaning company. The actual LLC is still intact. So, and has been for since 14. But yeah,
Nice.
no, no, I get it. Even though she's still a partner, she's also 51% owner. So let her try to leave me. You
Fifty-one
got it.
percent.
Yeah. Well, we
Don't let
wanted
you
it.
try to
Hey,
leave her.
but no, here's the reason. Here's the reason. Here's the reason. Because females get more grants, bidding opportunities for being like there's very few opportunities for black males. Putting it in a female's name, a little easier.
Man, it's 2026, Timbo.
And they cut
I
more
identify
funding.
as whatever I need to identify to get that grant. Tell me I'm wrong.
That's
I'm
why,
here
hey,
for it.
in
I'm
2014,
Joanna, man. All of a sudden, if I got to get I'm not gonna give her 51%. I'm a girl too.
We need
Tell me what?
representation.
this is
What?
2014, it was registered.
That's
It was,
right.
a
I hear
time,
you.
it was the different times back then. It was the best of
It
times.
was
It was the
different
worst of times.
times. Should
It
not
was the
known
best of
then what I
times. It was
know
the worst
now.
of times.
But hey, I think this is a good segue actually for our next question, right? And I know we all spoke about it a little bit offhands, but childish shit. What's the most childish thing y'all have done?
Hold on, Tim, because I kind of know where we're going. Like with the pod, I actually feel like this is actually a better segue into the part where you're telling me about what's up, boy, Barry Gordy. Weren't we
Oh
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
Think about. I'm sorry to cut you off about the childish stuff, but think about Barry Gordy. The whole
Okay.
issue with them selling his estate, like the rights to this and the rights to that and the rights to this, right? Like Michael
Next
Jackson's.
topic. Are we
I'm
talking
sorry,
about Quincy Jones?
Quincy Jones, Barry
Quincy
Gordy,
Jones.
Quincy Jones, all this.
All right.
They all light
Wait. So
skinned.
let's
There's
introduce
all
the
light skin
topic
with good
first
hair. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no hair.
and
But
tell
anyway,
them what's going on. So, um, basically, this week, uh, Quincy Jones's estate sold his catalog, which included Michael Jackson points. I'll just say points, for lack of a better term in this situation.
but
So
points
that's
on
what we're
Thriller,
talking.
like the album Thriller, like that, like all that, right?
Michael Jackson songs, yes, that Quincy Jones was a part of. They sold it. They own nothing now.
Now here's the thing, because there's a few other things, right? And then so you have all these like you know record producers and stuff like that, and they have these catalogs, and what they're doing is they're selling the rights to their catalogs, right?
Hmm.
This kind of reminds me of the business that I grew, and I'm letting it go do what it's going to do, right? Now it's out there. So a lot of times when people sell these things, there's like some way it comes back to them. I'm not sure if that's what's going on with Quincy Jones, but needless to say, once upon a time in the 80s, Quincy Jones put in the work.
Yes.
That work didn't go unnoticed. It's still worth something today.
Hmm.
His kids, who are probably getting older, I think he has a son like Quincy Jones III that's like a music producer, but needless to say, his kids are getting older,
Yep.
can benefit more from the sale. They're going to get more money than they will make in their lifetime by selling this than to just hold on to it. Now, you can think generationally speaking down the line, there's one thing, but with the way the world's going, sometimes you need to restructure your finances. Like, okay, I'm getting money this way right now, but if I get this big chunk of change, I can invest and go this way and take this money that I'm getting and make way more.
Wiz Khalifa said it himself because Wiz Khalifa actually sold his catalog. And he said, it's worth more to me to sell it. Like, I'm going to see more money in a lifetime than I've ever seen by selling it. And then I could play with this money how I want. I think the side to me, the angle that I'm kind of viewing things on is worth something because how many questionable deaths are surrounding the ownership of what of your music. Like it is worth something. Especially first of all, my mind when I saw Michael Jackson, my mind exploded because the movie is about to come out in April. We are about to show. I already know the movies are going to be packed. Even just the trailer for the movie is seeing like record numbers. So to think about what this catalog is about to flip
It's
and
about to blow up.
tumble. Oh, and
Oh
they sold
yeah.
it. But so I get it. I feel like for the family, it's like they
But check
live
this
a
out.
great life. Mm.
You don't think that they knew that? So when it came to doing the valuation of these assets, I feel like the valuation was based on a lot of this too. Like we can project, like because like they had to write. I mean, if any of those songs are in the movie, they had to, they're part of the sign off on that as well. And so it's like, man, this catalog is about to blow up. If we sell it, it was worth, like, say for instance, prior to this movie, because when I seen this, I was like, oh man, I think this is the same people who produced Bohemian Rhapsody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, this is about to be lit, right? When I couldn't wait to see it, so I already knew that this was going to be like a cultural event because it's like nostalgia. But they knew about this prior to this movie being even on the record on the table. Michael Jackson was still Michael Jackson, and he was, whatever. Michael Jackson was still Michael Jackson, and that, let's say for instance, those rights to that catalog was worth 50 million, right? Just throwing a number out there. But with this coming out, they know it's going to be worth 1 billion, and it's kind of the ebb and flow. So if we
Yeah.
sell it now for 500 million, we turned our 50 million into 500 million while it's hot, because at some point in time it'll cool off again. If we sit on it too long, it's gonna go right back to 50 million, and we ain't made nothing off of it like that. So like they had, like, it was the perfect time
Yeah.
probably to sell it. So now they, instead of having that 50 million that they would have probably appreciated to 100 million over the next 10, 20 years, and these are just like random numbers, I'm pretty sure it might be worth more or less, but they're going to take the 500 million right now, and they can do what they got to do with that.
Well,
So
I'm
this is
crying
what
in Michael Jackson tears. That's how I feel.
You see what they
oh,
did to
stop.
Michael when he tried to buy his own shit.
So
I'm saying,
here
when he tried
to
to buy
your
his
point,
own shit.
Joe. Here to your point, his catalog actually includes a little bit more. Here, let me see if I can zoom in right here.
Oh yeah, the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. That's the other one I seen on there. The Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah, but also the color purple,
Wow.
co-founding of Vibe magazine, and I saw down here somewhere his catalog also includes Kelly work by Kelly Clarkson, T Pain, Wiz Khalifa, and more. So yeah, to your point, they probably did get like 1 or 2 bill or upwards of 900 million
I guess
just for a one-time flip. And you think about it, like they're probably in other businesses already and other investments. So why not just take this, disperse it amongst the family, and keep all getting on?
Get it
I
while the
th-
getting is good, as Too Short would say. And
oh,
then I'm just gonna throw this out here.
okay.
I, I know this is recorded and it might be replayed. I'm just hypothetically speaking.
Okay. Hypothetically. Yep.
Prior to 2 years ago, think
Hmm.
about how valuable Puff Daddy's catalog was,
Ooh,
right?
if he could
And
have
then
sold those
so
rights earlier.
now the negative connotation with him at this point in time, some people are able to see beyond this or whatever, or R. Kelly, say for instance, the negative connotation with him, it will behoove you to sell your catalog before the ship sinks, right?
Right.
Because it's worth this much now, but with this, it's gonna be hard. It's a harder sale. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Down the line, if this or that comes out, and I feel like they always, I don't know. I feel like I've heard, they mention a thing or two, but neither here nor there. I don't want to speculate. I'm just saying, like, you never
That's
know what you don't know, right? So I just say that to say, what I mean, I don't know if Quincy Jones was involved in anything, but you know what I mean. I don't even know, that wasn't Quincy Jones. It was the other guy. But anyways, neither here nor there.
Well, I
Sometimes,
think Quincy Jones, he was having a good time. I do think Quincy Jones was having a good time. Like,
Quincy
it was
Jones
the
did say he
80s.
smashed Melania Trump.
man, Tupac has some questionable things to say about Quincy because the Tupac was hitting Kadada back in the day. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So he wasn't really feeling Quincy. So like theoretically speaking, it could have been some stuff going on in the music industry. It was some Hollywood stuff going on back in the day. But like, but quiet as whatever, right? So say for instance
Mhm.
it's that, or say it could be anything. The business still has to survive all these things, right? So if I gotta throw the alley oop before the shit hit the fan and it hurts the business, I'm gonna throw the alley oop. You know what I'm saying? The business gotta survive. We ain't gonna try to save it, salvage it. We're gonna put it in somebody else's hands. So when if anything were to come to light, who cares? A, it don't hit our pockets. B, they're gonna be like, well, like say for instance, the catalog is not worth anything now because Quincy still has it, which he doesn't. But the fact that somebody else has it, it doesn't even really hit the catalog like that no more. It's kind of like that's how you salvage things. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it'd be childish to hold on to something. You know what I'm saying? When you need to sometimes let it go. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
okay,
And let it go.
fine. But this is my last remark on this. I just feel like it's kind of like the granny's house situation where
Mm.
ownership in having granny's house is like we own the house instead of like we're just letting it go to the streets and we're just gonna sell it. Like we no longer have ownership of this thing. Like because in the long run, owning real estate is valuable. Can be, I'll say, because it can cost you. Like to your point, it can cost you to the point where having this piece of land is not worth it to keep. But it's about what you invest in that thing, and even to the you know the value decreasing to R. Kelly, like right now, one of his songs is going viral on TikTok. When a song goes viral on TikTok, Nicki Minaj was thanking TikTok. She was like, "Thank you, when Bees in the Trap went viral. Thank you, it's going up." So it's no telling.
Good point with the real estate, and I like bringing in like a granny's house situation. I feel like a lot of people go through granny's house situations, right? But there is so when you look at it like this, and I don't feel like this applies to our granny's house, but let's just say for instance, during COVID, the value of houses tripled in some situations, right?
Mhm.
So somebody who bought a house for $50,000 in the '60s, this house is now worth $1 million.
Yes.
Sell that. You sell it because when the market corrects and it goes back down, then you'll never be able to take advantage of that opportunity in your lifetime. There's never going to be another COVID in our lifetime. So like those people who made do with their real estate portfolio during that time, yeah, those the values of them houses might have went up since then a little bit. But when you're looking at the margin, it went up by 10%, 20% since then. It went up 90 to 100%, maybe even more in some cases for the people who sold during COVID. They would never be, and if they held on to it, it'd still be worth more. But look what they were able to do during that time. They like say for instance, you had $1 million worth of real estate during COVID. You cash out. Then you go to disperse that amongst several more houses. So now you got several more houses versus that one house that you was holding on to that's able to like appreciate in value versus only having it in one. So I it doesn't apply to our granny's house, but I'm just saying in some situations you got to take advantage of the market. When the market is hot, cheers to third. When the market is hot and there's a once in a lifetime opportunity, like we got a Michael Jackson movie coming out. Once in a lifetime. You only get one good Michael Jackson movie, not the Lifetime shit. When we seen dude, the one who was playing the Lion King,
Nah,
they had the little mouse. Yeah, that was
nah.
once in our lifetime. There's some kids that don't know about the movie, right? So I'm pretty sure they will depict that movie in this movie because this movie gonna be that epic, right? So it's a once in a lifetime thing. Sell this shit, sell it.
Okay.
We'll never have this opportunity again, and then we'll remember this catalog. You know what? We'll even take a picture of it and put it on the wall. This catalog changed our life. You know what I'm saying? At that point in time, you take a picture of Granny House. This is where it all started. You drive by that motherfucker.
It's like when you go to Pink's and you see the original look. They still right there on Melrose with they
Right.
got a picture of that original little shack at Pink's.
Cause you ain't
Right
eating out
there.
that
Now
original shack.
you go to the
Hey,
original shack. You know what I'm saying?
no.
They built
Before you
out
just
this
jump in
that
here,
looks
bro.
like this. Here's the picture.
Before you just jump in here, look who finally decided to show up. And bro, we kind of want to move your camera around so we can stop looking at that bullshit on your chest.
What?
Nah, there's
Oh,
nothing
what?
you can do about
Oh no. Oh,
Clipper gang. You
Yeah.
know what it is, man. I'm
Nah, he
glad
was
you
dropped.
said something, nigga.
I
God
knew you was a Pisces. You're a little delusional, just like me.
Hey,
damn.
hey, wait a
We
minute. I heard
run
so
away.
I seen this thing on Instagram and it was talking about when the Sagittarius and the Pisces get in the same room, it's nothing but
Hey.
but dreams. I was like, God damn, I feel attacked.
Yeah. So you're a Sagittarius.
Yup.
It's all
Okay.
Pisces and Sagittarius in this motherfucker.
do do
Okay.
do.
Ooh, boy. Well, I'm happy you came, young sir. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Swat.
Thank you. It was getting a little
Yeah.
too logical for me.
I don't know how
Oh
much you
man.
heard third, but we were kind of talking about like the catalog, Quincy Jones catalog, and like Jess was on the thing like we should have, like she was on the side of like they should have held on to it. But I'm of the thought process of this: when the market is hot, you sell it, and that's the growth, right? We were talking about growing businesses, like, and then separating from the business,
Scaling up.
right? Not even scaling up, separating from the business, because sometimes you have to separate yourself from the business. You got to join the boardroom or whatever. We're trying to find Ronald McDonald's clown wife because we never seen her, but I'm pretty sure she still gets a percentage of McDonald's, right?
Well, that's Ray Kroc.
It's actually the two brothers.
Well, the two
We
brothers started it, but Ray Kroc swindled them out of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to watch the
Facts.
movie, Jess. It's a movie about that.
Yeah, that's a rabbit
what's
hole
the
right there. And I know
movie?
they mad as hell
I can't
because
remember,
they
but
sold when the burger was worth 25 cents. Look how much it's
yeah,
worth now. You know what I mean? And then
yeah. And
it,
what
it,
Ray Kroc was is he was a shake salesman and
Oh,
walked into McDonald's out there in San Bernardino, seen the assembly line they had,
not the
and just started
Dino.
franchising that.
oh yeah, it's still right there. You look. I just drove past
And,
it the
and
other day. The original McDonald's
shout
is a
out Ray
museum
Kroc
now.
because he turned McDonald's into a real estate company when these niggas was trying to
Mm-hmm.
sell burgers. So everybody thinking
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's is burgers, but McDonald's is a real estate company because they own the fucking land. They one
And,
of the
Yeah,
biggest landholders in the world, and
and
you're
that's
as
the
a
business model.
franchisee are
Monopoly.
taking a business from them.
So that's the
Y'all
interesting
niggas out here
thing.
trying to sell burgers. You know what I
Most
mean?
of the
Like,
companies that
So
we know of are not even the type of companies they are. If everybody thinks of Tesla as a car company, no, that's a data
yeah,
company. Let's look at Twitter, Facebook.
exactly.
Where how do they make their money? We're the commodity. We as people, we're the
Right.
commodity because all you see damn near is marketing. They're marketing something to you. Somebody told me the mouse never knew why the cheese was free.
Hmm. Hello.
and that's why I'm a big fan of like growing my little record collection and my book collection because you know how you access all this by some type of
Hello.
subscription. They get us with the subscription.
Hello.
Hmm.
Yes.
You don't own anything tangible. If you
And you
don't,
like it.
if you didn't own a Michael Jackson Thriller CD, which I think I got like the record right there before they sold it, it's going to be different now that you buy it, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
Somebody else owns it. So like, I went to the movies last night, right?
What did you see?
The longest fucking shit ever. You know what I'm saying?
Avatar.
I
Cause
fell
like,
asleep
what's
twice, man. I
out
woke up
right
and it got
now?
good. It was called some shit Project Hail Mary. It's one
Okay.
of those ones you don't go see at 9:30 at night. Just put it this way. But it's you watch it on a Sunday while you're cleaning. But
Yes.
it's a good movie. I almost shed a tear for The Rock, right? But anyways,
Okay.
needless to say, while I'm watching the previews, the movie's coming on. You got the little line that pop on the MGM lion,
Mm.
right? What does MGM stand for? Metro Goldwyn Mayer. All right, if y'all didn't pay attention. So then So back
Yeah.
in the day, when you used if third, your mama had the most expensive VHS collection I've ever seen in my life.
Ever.
So we were having a conversation. So if you were to like go to her house, pop in one that was an MGM film, when the lion pops up, it does the little growl. At the bottom of the line, it says a Metro Goldwyn Mayer company.
Hmm.
You know what it
Mhm.
says now?
What does it say?
An Amazon company.
Oh,
Damn.
Wow. That's wild.
These places are buying these studios, and now they're in control of like so. The MGM Studio is a physical place. Paramount Studio is a physical place. If you go down there to what is that, Culver City or whatever, you drive right past it. So these streaming companies are just streaming companies, but now they're making so much money, and everybody's going to them. Nobody's buying physical DVDs, physical Blu-rays, VHS. So there's no money in that no more. So like, let's just sell out because the streaming companies are the ones that's getting all the residuals from our things. Let's just sell to them.
and
And
upcharging the consumers because Netflix just went up on the price. I
why?
knew what that writer's strike was gonna be about. That was gonna be okay. All right,
But let's
shut
look and
up.
see. Let's look and see who Netflix just bought, right? So now they gotta pay for what they
Yeah.
just bought, and then now because who ain't nobody else putting
Yeah.
out no movies. You know what I'm saying? So like we control the movies. Them studios ain't going nowhere though. So Metro Goldwyn Mayer might have got a big chunk of change when they sold to Amazon, but I'm pretty sure they got some type of ownership when it was restructured. So they're still gonna they own the studios. We're charging you rent. We not selling the real estate.
Franchise fees.
Yes,
Something.
We not selling the
that
building.
licensing.
We giving y'all the rights to sell the burgers. We gonna keep the building. We'll hold on
Yeah,
to the building. How
Yep.
many places can you just throw up a Warner Brothers studio or a Universal studio or that? No, the studio is the studio, and it's gonna stay here, and it makes sense where it's at. We'll hold on to the lease for this.
Because Warner Brothers is with HBO now.
There's everything
listen,
is starting to
Netflix bought all
converge.
that shit.
I just
Netflix
don't want
Netflix didn't
another
buy
remake.
HBO,
bought
did
like
they?
half the industry
I think
and,
Hulu. I think
and most of
doesn't
Hollywood, bro. It's crazy. That's why the price went up.
Hulu, when you go to Disney, Hulu, HBO, it's all in the same thing. That means somebody on all of it, right? And there's different
Conglomerate. Yeah, it's
studios,
so tough.
but the people who are like, say for instance, I'm gonna sell you this for 100 years. Disney been around for 100 years. Y'all can hold on to like y'all can take the reins right now, but we still own Disneyland. You know what I'm saying? Like we own the property. Y'all can. Who cares about this? Like we sold it for billions of dollars. We're gonna generate all this money. We get a percentage. Y'all can take over the day to day. I don't want to be the day to day. We're gonna like this is like we were talking about earlier about private equity. But these people are coming in, they're buying it, and then they're taking control over production and so on and so forth. But somebody's sitting back on that real estate, Jess. Yeah, you keep grandma's house when it got oil on it. You know what I'm saying? Or you sell the house, but you don't sell the mineral rights.
Listen, I just don't want
Y'all can live
another
there all y'all
remake.
want to and get this
No
cancer,
more
but we gonna get paid
remakes.
for the cancer producing chemicals under the ground. You know what I'm
No
saying?
more
Like,
what?
No more remakes. No more. I'm done. We need more original. If we're paying this much for these streaming services, they need to get more creative because all of these remakes of things is
Well,
tired and live action. Because why
there's
does The
no,
Rock
there's
do
no,
Moana?
but there's no reason for them to do it because they know if they did it the first time, like Ludacris just said in an interview, the whole reason we keep doing the Fast and the Furious remakes is because we put down 2 million, it brings us back 1 billion.
and
Why wouldn't?
there's a
Why?
nostalgia aspect to it, right? And I'm gonna give you a prime example. We all know how Michael Jackson's story ended, but I guarantee you we gonna go watch that movie. You know what I'm
We
saying? I'm
watched
like, we
damn
all know
near
how the
most
story
of his
ended.
life.
Hey, look, we look at how many people went to go see the Titanic. Everybody knew that at the end the ship was gonna sink.
We just waiting, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
We all walked in there knowing goddamn good well that motherfucker's going down at the end, bro.
just maybe they survive, right?
Yeah, like this going down, bro.
So
Maybe a
wait a minute, I
helicopter will
got a
come save them.
Only in between.
random
But
question
this
on
is
the
why we
Titanic.
go ahead.
So Rose remarried, right? Was
Yes.
she telling that story because that was Leo's baby?
whole time.
Nah, she had to tell her hoe. She had to tell the story about her hoe phase.
Yeah,
That's what was going on. I was a
but what I'm
hoe. I had the
saying,
biggest rock in the city. I lost that motherfucker being a hoe. You know what I'm saying? I had a nigga freezing on the
The
motherfucking map
question
for this pussy.
is
He was
was the
never let
granddaughter
go.
the product of some weekend pussy? Was that what we
yeah,
said? Like,
that's my question. That's my question. Because like,
I
why would
had
you
you,
tell her
nigga.
this?
It didn't work out, but he a good nigga because he
You
died
Yeah,
in the
know,
like why
car.
would you tell her
So I
this?
can flip on that.
do you know what my Titanic is? Selena. That's
Oh,
my Titanic. I will
oh,
cry watching
Tear
it and
that
laugh.
jerker.
dirty, throw that dirty bitch back outside.
Yeah,
She's
Man,
free.
man, I remember when I was a kid to go see that. I went. It was me, my sister, Kendra, bless her soul. We went to go see Selena. We got dropped off at the movie theater. Parents went to the casino. This is when we stayed in Arizona. And when I tell you, I was a young nigga crying over Selena. I was like, man, why
Oh,
that bitch why she shoot Selena?
why
Who does
Selena?
this? You be so
Oh,
confused. Who does this to people?
who?
This
Why
bumper was
Yolanda?
taken off by the bus of Selena's.
we were what 10 or 11?
Man, yeah, it was back then, and apparently Selena is so big, like it's a part of what is it, Corpus Christi, that
Yep.
she's from. This
Mhm.
like it's like
Yeah.
that whole town is like they got a Selena museum. It's epic, right? When we watched that movie, we knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? And then like I give you one when it comes to remakes. I'm a horror movie fan, so we love remakes. We judge the remakes. We look forward to the remakes, like Scream Seven on brand, right? And it's a nostalgia thing because and they play with your mind because they always go back to Scream One. They even put a movie about the movie in the movie. A fake movie in the movie about the
Yeah.
original movie that's a fake fucking movie, and
We're gonna hit
we
him
buy
upside
Yeah.
it
the head with
every
this one.
time,
They
right?
building the whole world for you to be encompassed in and shit.
And then they be
Here's a
talking about
true
that shit in the movie, like, hey, yeah, we're you know we're the prequel, the sequel, we're the trilogy. What's the word they're using? The
The
legacy.
universe.
Now they're using words like legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is the reason why there's a lot of remakes because it's a legacy. Like people like think about how much money that movie made. Of course, I'm gonna keep remaking this shit. Y'all gonna keep buying it. I'll give y'all
Scary Movie 6.
the biggest remake scam in America. When Nike drops Jordans,
Mm.
how many people just went to go buy them Gammas? And I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers just came out 3 years ago. I ain't seen Jordan shoot a basketball in for Lord knows how long.
They sitting
And,
right there too.
And look,
and
and we only want the ones that he played in.
But he didn't
Like
play in the
after
Gammas.
like this is what I'm no, this is what I'm saying. The Gammas are 11s.
meaning he was
So he
still
played in
playing in the
11.
league during.
Okay, I
Yeah.
get what you.
Niggas ain't buying the 26s,
Nah,
Run
but
through
the
13.
17s are making a resurgence.
but
That's
he
because they
played
doing that. That's a whole creative marketing thing. That's
when
Jordan
they come
has
out with
been
those
sitting there like,
packs.
man, how do we sell 15 through 21? That's what they're trying to figure out.
Let's put it with an
We can
8,
put out,
a certain
you know what I'm saying?
colorway.
Yeah, like we can put out 1 through fucking there. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna start doing double packs with these 17s in them, and we'll get so and so to do a different kind of design that we never seen this in, and then we'll put out the 17s, and then we'll also give them out in a double pack with a pair of 8s they was gonna buy anyway.
But then there's
They
like
doing shit like that.
there's that weird numbers of like 13 to 17 or something like that. Although he did not play, we were kids when those came out, and we still wanted them, right? So now that we are of age,
Who did them for real?
it's still a nostalgia thing. I'm like, I remember when the homie had those, the one that had the little thing that flipped over and you
What
could
it
take it
was
off.
was schools started wearing those as like team Jordans, as like the like your whole team would be out here in the 17s, everybody wearing the 18s on the whole. So like for our age group, niggas hooped in those for real. Like actually, like it wasn't like wear them out to like an outfit. Niggas actually hooped in those. So now when you looking back at it and they doing these re-releases now, you like, yeah, we actually played in those. It was dope. And that's
And
why
So
niggas is coming.
I have a question.
Go
So
ahead, Jess.
speaking of keeping things on repeat, what are you guys' favorite song this week?
Oh,
what did you wear out?
Oh,
um,
I got it.
I like this one. I
So
like,
the one I wore out this week. Let me go back.
yeah.
'Cause I got a
House?
note from YouTube Music saying you listened to this song, "Breaking My Heart" by Mint Condition.
Nigga been
I've
going
been
through it.
wearing it out.
I approve of this message.
Yeah, but
Hey,
look,
don't play too much of
so
it. We don't want to get
What
sued.
type of man would I
but
be?
the reason it came up, the whole reason I started this song, bro, is actually so third. You remember our conversation when I I've been on a big girl kick lately. And I no judgment, but I
No
was like
judgment.
pretty big
You
thighs,
listen.
Oh, the
and
remix.
yeah, the remix.
Jess, I hope you're not tired of the remixes. Here come one more.
I'm here for it.
Pretty and thighs. This nigga stupid.
I got
Been in
one
the
for
car
y'all. Hold on one
remix.
second. I gotta play it on my phone because I don't know how to hook it up to the thing. But this is me and Amina was going crazy off of this song, and it's to the point where it's like, man, like me and
Only play a little bit of it because we don't want to get sued
We
for
want to be able to play it
licensing
on,
again.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Uh huh.
yeah.
okay,
Less than 10 seconds.
tell me if you know this song.
Okay. Okay. Okay, cut it.
And so
What is that
now,
from?
huh?
What is that from?
So you got this, you got finesse 2 times. He was having this whole little tangent about like he, when he went to go take some groceries to his baby mama house, he went to like a no name grocery store, probably like me going to the the Dollar General, or one of those dollar stores.
Audis or some shit.
That
No,
was
not even Aldi's. It sounded like he went to like the 99 cent, because it's the Dollar General or something that sell groceries. Family Dollar.
Family Dollar.
It
Okay.
Family
sounded
Dollar
like he went
type
to
shit.
Family Dollar to go get the groceries. So he got a bunch of no-name groceries. He takes the no-name groceries to the baby mama house, and she says, "My baby ain't eating this." And he says, "I ate noodles, no packet. Cereal with the canned milk, powder milk, no milk." And he said, "Oatmeal, no sugar." Basically, and when I first heard this, I'm like, "What the fuck is this nigga?" Because they make it seem like this nigga is on like some drugs every time he's streaming. But when you listen to the whole story and not just that clip, he's basically saying like, "I've been through the struggle, and like you guys are not appreciating my effort. I showed up, you know what I mean? Despite what I've been through, I still showed up the best of my ability, and I brought this for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And who eats noodles with no packet? That's diabolical. That's diabolical. Oatmeal with no sugar? Oh my.
That's
But
death.
needless to say, I kept saying that shit to Amina, and then like literally like I got a video of her, and she's saying it's so funny because if I tell her oatmeal, she gonna say no sugar.
Oh, shit.
All right.
So wait, okay, so what song is this though?
It's called No Merc. He made a whole song with it. Like y'all couldn't hear it. It has like it's like one of them AIs where they take an old 1970s song.
Oh.
It has a 1970s beat
Okay,
to
I know
it.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
And if you're on like like there's like TikToks to it, like, and it seemed like somebody made it up, but he
know
literally
so.
released the song, right?
Yeah.
And that's
Nice.
literally released this song, and it has like the 1970s beat. He's like noodles, no packet. I'm like, man, I've been playing that shit all. It just lightens up my day, man.
Okay.
That's a win.
In a fucking chokehold, huh?
The song I'm listening to on repeat right now, it's called "The Uncomfortable Pivot" by Terrace Martin.
Terrence Martin.
Yes,
That's
yes.
my nigga. You be fucking
I'm
with
in the jazzy phase right now.
Terrence
Like,
Martin is one of the coldest little jazz players. Niggas don't even know, bro. I think you get on the fucking saxophone on horn and shit. That nigga Terrence Martin talented.
he was behind "To Pimp a Butterfly" around a lot of the sounds for that album, but he just put out an album, and it's called Perspectives. So he caught me already with that. I was like, okay, what you talking about over there? But
So
it's
you in your jazz phase?
oh yes, I like Tommy Flanagan.
Pull up Leon Bridges.
So this was on my record player, so I'm gonna share it with y'all. So if y'all into jazz, they got this spot. When I go to SFO, I always hit this record store, but they got this thing. The cover will look like this. It has the little caduceus on there. It's called Jazz Dispensary.
Okay.
And so great compilations of different, like, you know what I mean, you'll love it. Check out Jazz Dispensary if you guys, shout out to Jazz Dispensary. If you guys want a good compilation of like active, I mean, everything is on point, right? But yeah, I'm hip with the jazz too. I fucks with the jazz heavy.
What's your favorite jazz musician right now?
I'm an old school nigga though, so like Cannonball Adderley is my go-to
Mm,
when it comes to jazz, right?
okay.
If y'all got the time, especially like Tim, you might need to listen to this. You on your pretty brown eye phase. Listen to a song called "Mercy, Mercy, Mercy" by Cannonball Adderley.
Mercy, mercy.
Mercy, mercy.
It's one of them songs, man. Like when you kind of having a rough day, you listen to that shit, man, and it kind of, all right, man, fuck it, I'm gonna keep on going.
It's cigar lounge music.
For sure.
Man,
I love a cigar.
hey, no, I went to a cigar lounge in Baton Rouge, and you know how you think you're gonna hear cigar lounge
They
music and
playing
shit
the
like that?
Migos.
It was in that motherfucker. Man, like they had a live band in that thing, you know what I'm
Wow.
saying? And it was, man, yeah, it was different though, man. These young niggas was in there singing Jodeci, nigga. I thought Jodeci was in the building when I walked in. The way these niggas was singing, I'm like, is that Casey? Nigga, this motherfucking nigga,
Well,
like,
it's something
bruh,
about
they was in there
cigar
getting
lounges
off.
in the South versus the ones out west. The ones
Really?
out here,
Yeah, bruh, it's a whole
they go
vibe
up.
in that thing.
You just got to
And
know where to look. So we got one out here called Raquel's. It's not really a cigar lounge, but it's a place where you go for live music. They might sell cigars, but people go to smoke cigars there. They associate Raquel's with cigars and live music.
Mm.
Um, it's a few. Like I go to a few cigar lounges and you chill and smoke cigars. They got poker and all that stuff like that. But you 100%. I went to one in, I guess it's not the South, but Indianapolis called Burn by
The Midwest
Patel.
is rough.
Ooh, when I
man,
tell like I don't know if I was FaceTiming third or he sent me a video when he was at that cigar lounge. I was like, okay, yeah.
I'm a cigar
What's that,
enthusiast
Jess?
myself.
What you
This
got?
is a
hey, what
this
you
is
got over
a
there?
Hold on. Show
Cohiba.
me yours.
This is a Cohiba.
Like this one
Okay.
right here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
When you look at the reflection, you got to make sure that you see the thing. Like you got to see the little thing in the Indian. That's how you know it's real.
Hold on, everybody pulling out cigars.
But I'm gonna give you another one.
Hold on.
This right here, the Lost
Yeah.
City. They don't
Okay.
make them like these no more.
Okay.
The factory burned down.
Wow.
Yeah. So Arturo Fuentes,
Tim,
Lost City.
Hey, I like the
hold on, Tim,
Arturo
did you pull out some?
Fuentes.
Oh, okay. Timbo got something too, huh?
Well, yeah, I got this one from the little shop I was talking about. This one's a Liga Prada.
Oh, Legal Provider, number 9?
Yeah,
Okay, now you talking.
yeah.
I ain't got none of them because I
Placentia?
smoke. I smoke them Legal
Placentia?
Providers.
I didn't know.
Not the scratch of the neck talking about smoke.
Yeah.
Nah, so
You got some more of them Legals over there?
He said, where the TV at? I smoked the TV.
Legal providers,
another
man, that's one of
provider.
them ones that's hard. I searched high and low for legal providers, man, and then I went to New Orleans during Mardi Gras. They got man, New Orleans. When you talk about where to go to smoke a cigar is New Orleans. Everybody's smoking cigars, and when I found the legal providers, I found the number 9s, the number 7, the rat tails. Man, they got some cigars in legal. That's the
Let
one.
me
who put
tell
me on
y'all
some-
about something. My homeboy came through with one of the finest cigars I'd ever seen in my life, and then he was kind enough to leave me one here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wow.
It's the nostalgia. It's the nostalgia. It's the throwback.
Nostalgia, you know?
He's tying it in. He's tying it in. He's genius.
It's the
Genius.
nostalgia.
it's funny because I told
And they gonna
my
keep
best
making them motherfuckers. They ain't
But
going
you
I told dude I
nowhere.
wanted to
You know what I'm
smoke a
We
saying?
cigar
didn't
one
get your
time.
Look.
favorite
Black
song,
and
Young
Mild.
Third.
And we gonna drop it again. We gonna drop a grape swisher.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You have to be there for the grape swishers.
You
The
gotta cut
grapity
back
grape.
off it. You gotta
No, you
cut the
didn't,
back
Kelly.
off it.
Oh
outta
man.
Hey man, I gotta smoke my Cohiba today. I gotta smoke. Look, man, I'm saying the Cohiba for when you
Y'all
come
not
out here.
gonna be the
Jeff.
only ones pulling out cigars. You know what I'm saying? This is very fine. It's made by a European company at Swisho. Swisho.
Oh, is that Swiss?
In the sweetest
It's
of the sweets.
Swiss.
But Young Third, we did not hear your favorite your song this week.
What's on
So
repeat? Third.
check me out. This week I've been on Bobby Humphrey. What
Oh,
y'all know about it?
okay.
Please set me at ease. You know what I'm saying? When you get a chance,
Oh, okay, okay,
go check
okay.
out a little Bobby Humphrey. You know what I'm saying? And hit him with that
That's
please set me at ease. I think you'll
yeah.
enjoy it. It's
Y'all
That
deep in
song.
y'all deep and emotional. Here I am listening to Can Merck, Powder Merck. Y'all over here listening to
We
Terrence
keep letting
Martin.
our
You know what I mean?
nervous
I be
system.
listening to that shit too, but I'm listening to Can Merck, Powder Merck right now.
And that's okay. That's okay. That
Yeah.
song has been sampled so many times. I love what Wiz and Currency did when they sampled that song.
Bobby
Of
Murphy?
yes,
Yeah, they
they
went in on it
sampled
with
it.
Wiz and Currency.
Yes,
Oh
Wiz
man,
and
they go
Currency.
crazy when they get together.
Come
Yeah,
on
it's
now.
always a show.
I'm gonna put it in the chat so y'all can hear it. But
No, yeah,
that
yeah, drop that in there. I need that. I need to hear that.
that's one of those songs. The what they did to that song is one of those things where you put it on a Saturday morning, and it's a slow rise type of
Right,
morning. That's
right.
it's really those type of morning, like that kind of song.
If I
No,
had to mention another song I've been on, since we brought up some hip hop, I think it's called Japanese Denim.
oh yes, I'm
Yeah,
familiar.
it's this song called Japanese Denim that I've been banging. Um, what is the
By
nigga's
By
name?
Daniel Caesar.
yeah,
Uh,
yes,
huh?
Daniel
Daniel Caesar.
Caesar.
Is that cuz name? It's him featuring somebody else. He'd be like, oh my god, what is the name?
It's Daniel Caesar. Japanese denim. Is it an
No, no,
R&B
no, hold
song?
on. It's this nigga named it'd be like, I'm a boss, I'm a G. Uh.
Oh well, then never mind. I retract.
Say it
Daniel
right.
Caesar.
No,
Hey,
that's not it.
you know who
Hold
got
on.
a little banger right now for me is Mozzie and Easty G.
Yes.
Maji and who?
Easty
Yes.
G. That little
Mozzie.
album that they got,
Mm.
okay. They got
I'm
one
gonna
on
see
there
about
called
this.
Clothes. Say
Mazi's
what
one of
now?
As
my
far as
favorite blood
artists,
rappers.
Oh,
as
Like
artists,
Mozzie,
I've been listening to a
Joe
lot of Zoe
Moses,
Osama.
and J Rock. That's like my favorite bloods to listen to.
love a Joe, love a J.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maji be going crazy because like I like when he be talking like bro, like I wouldn't be able to talk like this if I wasn't really outside. Like they wouldn't let me. Yeah, like
Nah,
what
not
you
at all.
they wouldn't even let me over here, nigga. Like it should be crazy. I be listening to him like, bro, like yeah, this nigga he's eclectic, bro. He got this shit where he be talking about like I was just trying to get my feet wet, nigga. Then the water rose knee deep, nigga. Like I said, oh yeah, this nigga, yeah, this shit dope, bro. Like yeah.
Okay, so last question. What's the most childish thing
Ooh.
you did this week?
Oh.
I'll go first
Yeah,
because
cause I
I'll
gotta
keep
dig in
it
my Teddy
light.
Pendergrass
I'll keep
bag.
it light because I feel like y'all gonna go deep in that childish bag.
Oh. We don't
Oh,
judge, Jess. I thought we don't judge.
I'm, I'm speaking to my inner child. You know
No, go
that
ahead.
thing that you want to do when you're a kid that
Mm.
you know maybe you
Mm.
weren't allowed to do.
Oh, you're not
So
talking about childish shit.
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah,
I thought we were talking about a
not
girl
like
who used to
malicious
tell me you
childish things,
childish.
like inner child. You know, you grab the coloring book or something. I don't know,
Oh,
something
okay.
like that.
Oh, heck yeah.
So this week is I kind of went in my inner child bag. Um, do y'all remember the oatmeal with the dinosaurs?
Yes.
No
the
sugar.
dinosaur
No
marshmallow.
sugar. I was
I know
craving that
exactly
for
what you're
some
talking about.
strange reason. I was
You watch the
craving.
dinosaurs grow when you put the hot water in it.
Come on now, in
When
the
they pop
morning, it's a
up.
great thing. This is the best thing about waking up. If I don't have no coffee. So yeah, that was my childish
Oh,
activities.
heck
My
yeah.
inner child childish activities this week.
Shit, my childish activity for the week that I did. Okay,
Okay,
so
guys.
So, our girls is homeschooled, but we do this. They have this enrichment program that we have them in where they go and they do a couple hours with other kids who are also homeschooled. They get together and they do like classes and stuff like that. They do workshops, art, and different stuff like that. So,
That's awesome.
I was home this week, so I'm like, man, I'm gonna take them up there to enrichment every time they gotta go.
Hmm.
And so, like, they be like, "Mom takes us in this way," you know what I'm saying? And like, my little inner child thing was just like, we're gonna walk a different route. Like, I want to see the school and shit. Like, I'm going through the little school like I'm in school and shit. Like, come on, we gonna go this way. Like, I'm gonna go all the way through this thing. I'm mobbing through the halls and everything like a kid. Like, got a little hop to my step and playing with the baby and everything. I'm embarrassing the girls and everything. It's great. It's very childlike. I felt like I was walking through the halls at my school and type shit and everything. So that was my childish thing. And then, little Yakira, my youngest, um, she was so cute. She all the other girls take like a little snack bag and stuff like that and everything. So she had them prepare her like a little lunch and stuff too. Like she's getting ready to go to school because she wants to ride with them to drop them off at school and get out and walk through the school with them. And she got her little black little lunch pail bag, but it's like too big for a 2-year-old. But she got it around her neck, and it's like hanging down to her knees, and like as she's trying to walk, like, she's like kicking the lunch pail bags and almost falling all through the halls and everything. But she has to have it on because she's a big girl too, and this is what everybody else is wearing. And so like I just went and played with her. Like we was like looking for lizards and stuff like we used to do when we was kids, like growing up out here in the desert. You remember James coming over? Used to be a lot of lizards and shit out here and everything.
Oh,
Yeah, I hadn't seen one in a long time. I seen a little lizard while I was walking with her. I'm like, you want to go see where the lizard's gonna go?
They all moved to Riverside because
Yeah, we following the lizard and stuff, and he on the rock doing the push-ups. You know how they be on the rock doing the little lizard push-ups and stuff. So we over there mimicking him doing push-ups and stuff. I'm outside doing this stuff like nobody's watching. Like, like the other parents looking around like, what are they doing? Why are they walking over by the side of our car? Like we're following a lizard. Just letting it see. This is an important part of a child's development. You follow the lizard, you see what it does. You try to
make a mud pie.
That was my childish, my little inner child being out. I was having more fun than her.
Yes.
She was over the lizard. I'm still like, wait, look, he's over there now.
All right, Dad, let's wrap it up.
I think my childish thing, like when I was a kid, I used to, I never could buy the shit, right? But I would go to these stores, like you'll go to the bike store and you'll talk, to the guy in the bike store about the different little parts for your bike for about an hour. You know what I'm saying? So yesterday, I went to go get my fishing pole, serviced or whatever, so I can get out on the water or whatever. And then, so I'm just like going down, like I'm asking fucking. I feel like they were childish questions. I'm like, so if I want to fish for this kind of fish, like how do I do this and how do I do that? And it's just like the dude was sitting there giving me the feedback. And I'm like, I feel like a fucking idiot because I can probably Google all this shit. But it's really childish, but like I enjoyed it though because like for one, I'm at work all the damn time. You know what I mean? So like being able to do something for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It takes you to like, we used to go fishing as kids. We didn't know what the hell we were doing. You know what I'm saying? But like being able to go back and say, man, I'm finna get back on the water because I'm gonna go out there today. And then like just going to the pro shop and actually being able to buy something. So it's a 50-50 because all my childish shit, which it was triggering when I heard this prompt, I'm like, damn, third hit me too. I ain't gonna lie. All my childish shit reflected some shit I used to do when I was like in my teens, like some like childish shit. And I like the, yeah, like I just registered my fucking car after 3 years. Childish, right? That's my childish.
You didn't get no ticket for that time?
Man, I was riding around for 3 years, right? And then so the police pulled me over in Utah one time. And they're like, I'm mid-divorce. He like, your tags expired. I'm like, no, they ain't. I just registered them in March. He like, yeah. Last year, I'm like, fuck, I've been going through this shit so long, my brain ain't been working. And you would think that I would have got the shit registered. I kept on driving for another 2 years. It's so bad, I went to the DMV, right? Now I'm happy as hell, man, as a child, right? It's like, when you first get your license. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go in there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm here to register my car or whatever. So the lady type in a little shit, the face that she made, I'm like, everything all right? She's like, I'm like, you know, come on now. She made the face. She's like, "Do you know how much this costs?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know how much it costs, man. Hurry up and you out here making me look bad.
Oh man.
Try the card again. Run it." You know what I'm saying?
Rub it off.
But yeah, I mean that was in that drive from the DMV with registration probably was the most joyful fucking drive I've had in the last since I bought the damn car. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the most joyful drive. It reminds me the first time I had a car, like, and I didn't have to worry about the police pulling me over.
Yes.
Hey, nobody talks about how much of a blessing that is when you know you ain't got no warrants, you got insurance, your license good. Because when
You know
you're
what I'm saying?
No
without
warrants.
any of that shit,
Man,
And I don't
Your whole
condone
life
driving
lasts before you're
illegally.
on.
I have 4 cars. I still was driving an illegal car though. I couldn't drove a car that had registration. And that's some childish shit. I could be driving a Prius, you know what I'm saying, it got tags, but I want to drive the fucking car that doesn't have tags, you know what I'm saying, and then, but I don't condone that shit, but man, it feels good. Because I got illegal tint, I got all the stuff that, you know, will make you get pulled over even with registration. And every time the police pull behind me, I get a little, you know, you get that little feeling in your
clinch up.
Yeah.
You do a little Mel Kegel.
You know what I'm saying? And they drive past you, you get a little relief.
Sweat.
I get that every
It get
time.
hot all of a sudden.
Now I can lean back. I can lean back again.
Man,
Timbo,
Windows
what's
up
your
to the
childish report?
well, I can't follow up on J Rocks, but as soon as this goes away, so things that we did as a child, right? You
Uh-huh.
see this
Yeah.
and this,
huh?
it looks like
Bro, the nostalgia that came rushing through me looking at that, boy.
Come on now.
iPad.
But it's my
I'm with
iPad
you.
cover.
Oh,
It's not like that big, but it's like, hey,
hello,
like
hello.
homies came over and seen it. They was like, "What is this? Like, you writing rhymes?"
Yep.
I was like, "Damn,
Huh.
somebody gonna try to jack me one day."
I'm writing the blueprint to my life.
Huh.
Right.
And then
But
look,
no.
third likes the orca mentality.
Hello.
I'm
You
here
got
for
one with
it.
orchids. That's hella dope.
But yeah,
That's
probably
hella dope.
either that or geeking out at the museum.
That's beautiful.
Probably this week, like looking at dinosaurs and
Bro,
just
I love
realizing
the museum
I see
to
the
this
woolly
day,
mammoth
bro. I
thing.
gotta get out to the museum. It's been
I
too
see the
long.
woolly mammoth, right? They had the little skeleton thing, and my ass wasn't thinking like, "Wow, that's so beautiful." I was thinking like, "How did they kill this motherfucker?" Like, like just seeing how big and gigantic it was, and you know, I'm probably the shortest one in this group, but I was like, "All right, so I have to probably do like this," and that nigga would probably stand up on his feet and try to stomp me, and I got to duck and roll and bob and weave and still have this spear right here and not stab myself.
That was really good coordination there, Tim. It looks like you've done that before. That wasn't the first time.
Hey, I've been fighting big guys my whole life.
I'm here for it.
So
Oh shit.
Hey, you know what's
But-
funny? When you talk about nostalgia, when a lady gave me this, I'm like, they still make those?
Hello.
I didn't know they still. And she's like, yeah, they still make them. I'm like, for one, I never had to get one. For two, I remember back in the day in the 90s, we used to print those out.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? The only time I ever seen those is when you were really riding illegally. You know what I mean? I didn't know there was a real thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Let
Yeah.
us know if we're going to have to blurb that out.
nope, statute
We
of
heard
limitations.
people. You know, you got to think in the '90s, we was all teenagers. We just heard about these things. This is all hearsay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't even drive in the
Yeah.
90s. I wasn't able
wrong.
to. In the 90s, I was still. I mean, I wasn't supposed to drive. Remember the
Hello.
Privia?
Hey.
We used to be
Damn.
sliding.
Time sliding up to Sultana and trying to pick up something that just got out of summer school.
I
Wait
think
a
she
minute.
ain't gonna watch this issue.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Tim was like, y'all didn't invite me.
You was younger than me then. Like you
I'm still younger
now.
than you now.
I know. But what I'm saying is, I remember. I think we went to like a park or some shit around that time. Like I remember the Privia, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
nigga,
you got a
we-
license."
Man, we used to jump in the pool and do a movie, bruh. We was all over the place. We was all
No license.
Yeah. 14 in the
So,
motherfucker.
hey,
No gas.
No gas. Ah, no idea to put gas back in it so you wouldn't get caught.
Didn't even know
The
where the
car
gas
is
went.
running on
You ain't
hope.
even, man, man. Hope I meet something up here that's worth getting my ass whooped, nigga.
and it never was. It never was.
In the '90s,
Oh,
they used to whoop you no pants. Take them off. Extension
Pressure.
cord.
Stitch, extension cord,
no
and straps.
CPS.
Get in the bathtub real quick.
Like, what you
Down
mean? You just came in here mid shower.
Somebody on the gram was like, we used to get whoopings, no CPS, because I know the hell we was like, you get in the bathtub, get out the bathtub, get whooped with an extension cord. I think we got whooped with an extension cord after we took the Prius. That's like
All that
that's
type
the
shit,
extension
bro.
cord.
Oh yeah.
Auntie Sheila
Damn.
got hold of us. It was the wrap.
Oh man, bro.
Nigga.
I know y'all been driving my car around.
No, we haven't. I left it on full.
Speaking of aunties, real quick before we wrap up, real quick, I didn't get to do a praise report because I wasn't here at the beginning. My praise report is I got a call from my favorite big cousin, Robin and shit. She hanging out with Auntie Clyde. Auntie Clyde getting on the phone with me, and for anybody who don't know, my Auntie Clyde like 80 years old. I'm 40, right? So I've been around for half of her life, and she get to telling me about like fishing trips that we was going on and stuff like that. And I'm just sitting here listening to this 80-year-old woman go way back 30-something years in her life and like detail by detail, like telling me about little stuff I was doing as a little kid. Like you was messing with us about a snake and you was crying wolf saying snake and trying to trick everybody. But when that snake came up out that water on you, and I'll never forget, you was 5 feet in the air, you jumped so high. I'm like 8 years old, you know what I'm saying? Like running, snake. She like, we knew it was real. Your eyes was popping out your head and you jumped up in the air and all this and everything. And we was going through like these raccoon stories and she like, yeah, your mama could tell a story. She said it just like this. Start going into my mama voice and everything. I'm like, this is one of the greatest moments of my life right now. My auntie is just running back with me, you know, like life and different moments and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It just took time to like remind me of all the little times that we had together and stuff like that, you know. And it was a good time, man. And I'm like, okay, this was my inspiration, and this is why it's a praise report, because it's like, hey, lock in and start being a good uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like lock in and start being that nigga in the family, because you know we're fucking in our 40s and late 30s and shit like that. We got to start being them people that made it special for us. We got to make it special for the younger generations behind us. We always, as millennials, be sitting around like, oh, it ain't the fucking same. It ain't the same because we ain't acting and doing the hard shit that people older than us used to do. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody used to suck back then too, but you know what? You know, Uncle so and so and Auntie so and so used to do. They used to make sure the niggas got together. Somebody used to put up the fucking money and rent out the space at the park. You know what I'm saying? Somebody used to make sure that, hey,
all you gotta do is show up.
Reggie and shit, you know what I'm saying? Be setting up trips and like, hey, I'm going here. Who want to come? Type shit, you know. So I've been real proud of Uncle Reggie, man. I'm just my praise report is just, you know, I'm really happy for the family that I was brought into and for the opportunity to be great like the ones that was great before me. And so I want to encourage everybody. You brought up the working mentality, you know what I'm saying? Teach your pod, you know what I'm saying? Put your pod on, teach your people whatever you've learned in time. Nothing more valuable than actually like giving people your time. You know what I'm saying? Because it really means the world, because you can't get that shit back. You know what I'm saying? All you have is sitting around with somebody 40 years old making them smile, nigga, because you telling them, hey, you remember the time that we spent? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is everything, bruh. Let your family, let your people get together and spend time with one another, man. That's my praise report for me.
Love it. I love it because it's not material. Is real spirit. That's real spiritual. That is very spiritual.
Warm my spirit. I'm talking to.
We gotta. I agree on the family and coming together, and it takes. You know, you don't have to have everything. That's the beautiful thing that I had to realize, because that was one of the things I felt like why I couldn't organize something is because I felt like I had to have everything, because throwing parties and things is expensive.
Yeah.
But if somebody bring cornbread, somebody bring this, somebody bring this,
You got some lights over there at your house, and then I got
yes.
some extension cords. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna bring the pit. We gonna grill. You know what I'm saying? So and so got some EBT. Get down there and buy some ribs,
Come
nigga.
on now, come
We
on
can all,
now.
you know what I'm saying? And man, I was listening to another song, you know, that DJ Quick, let's pitch in on the party type shit. Niggas used to do this type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
I
Facts.
Let's
got
take it back
yours,
to the
you got
basics.
mine, and we rolling.
And what's
Come on,
crazy about that
everybody. Let's
is if you
pitch
think
in
about all
on
the parties we were going to, we were doing that same shit, just like fucking around, right? Like in our age group with just the homies and shit. But we can't get together
man.
and do that with the family. It's kind of absurd.
Right. Drop the ego. Leave the
We
ego
can.
at the door. That's all
You know
that
what
that
I'm saying?
is.
Like
Don't
you said,
invite
Bird,
the
like,
strange uncle.
mm-hmm.
We're no
Like we
longer inviting the strange uncle who has that pass that we won't
Look,
oh
talk
yeah.
about. Okay, he
look,
has to stay home.
cause that kind of shit is the reason why people don't get together type shit. You
Right.
Yep.
know what I'm saying? We just got to do better. You know what I'm saying? That's all it means. Because it was too many times where shit got protected. You know, from back in the day, there was just different kind of style, and then people started feeling like, man, if you know all this shit that they hold on to or whatever, you know, all that shit.
Yeah.
You create a
Tell,
village where you're protected. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like,
Mm-hmm.
nah, like we gotta protect this space when we come together. Certain shit we don't condone. You know what I'm saying? Like we need families gotta just recreate structure. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we gotta just tweak them little rules, certain little things. It's just a handful of little shit.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
just gotta
Just not.
tweak it.
You
You know
know.
what I'm saying?
So
Yeah.
tell me anything, guys. Are we at that point?
Oh yeah, tell me anything,
We are. We want to go.
man. Tell
Okay.
me. I got one.
Okay. Okay.
I know y'all was talking about catalogs and music and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I went last night and seen a 60-something-year-old man rock the mic. You know what I'm saying? Tell me anything, niggas be acting like hip hop is just for like young people and shit. Like, man, this nigga Todd came up there. Too Short was in the building. No backup track. 60-some years old. He's up here rapping his ass off. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's rapping. It's young people in here. It's old people in here. Like, the age group, like, he up there letting us know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are my day ones. How? Because I started rapping in 1978. So whenever you was born, it was a motherfucking Too Short record that was cracking
Facts.
at the beginning of your life, nigga. In 86, I did this. In 90, I did this. Nigga, in 2005, I did this. In 2016, nigga, running through, bro. Like, I mean,
Can't
anything is a
understand how he
young
lasts so
man.
long. He must have
Bro,
superpowers.
I
Got
watched 5 guys
230,000
open
hours.
up before him that was so much younger than him. And they all got backup tracks playing behind them and shit like that. They not rapping and catching they shit on point. And then this 60-year-old come out here, no backup track. I go on and on. He sounds exactly like the record sound. I just listen to this other nigga yelling over the mic and all this extra breath control. Nigga, tell me anything, bro. Like, you could be any age, and if you're really, really skilled at whatever your skill is, you're gonna be great forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what
Dang.
I just watched the old nigga in his 60s who just had his first kid come
He
out.
said a hip, a hop, a hippie. A hippie said a hip, hop, and you know
Bruh,
stop.
Too Short came out there like, bitch, at 60, nigga. And guess what I'm still talking about? Everything that you know me for. I'm the same nigga. Like, bitch is still my favorite word. I'm about to come out here and I'm 60. You know what I'm saying?
It's the nostalgia. And
Man,
you
bro.
still gonna show up.
Man, bro. All the skinny hoes are still letting Bruce hit it.
Did any of y'all watch the Tyrese versus Tank versus?
Okay, I caught some highlights, right? But I haven't sat down and watched it yet. Well, I caught some highlights. When that nigga,
We'll catch up next week then.
yeah, I seen that nigga Tank on that nigga turtleneck. Oh my god, bro! Why did he just create a song about this man turtleneck in the middle of the verses? That shit had me dying.
Superb. So my tell me anything is Mo Val aka Moreno Valley, if you guys are
The
not from
murder.
California. So, a 69-year-old employee was caught stealing 750,000 worth of electronic equipment and devices.
How old?
69. He had
God
been an
damn.
employee for 26 years.
I just
That's
gotta
his
make
most
it.
childish thing.
What you trying to build a clubhouse? You stealing boxes?
He said, we flipping these Google Chromebooks. I can't watch it. I can't do another year without living.
But you know what they call that is embezzlement. That ain't childish.
Oh,
That is the American way. You know what I'm
man.
saying? Look, we gonna get it somehow, some way. I was reading that the other day. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's my area. So like, you know, I know people I feel like would have been directly affected by that. But then also, it's one of them ones where it smells insider. You mean to tell me? Let's just put it out here. I give you a budget for 100 books for these kids. We got at least 80 students, and you took 90 of the 100 books. I feel like we're gonna figure out when we can't get the students the books that something's going on. You don't just get away with that shit for that long, and it's not like he did it at one time. So it was like
It's a
over a
group
period of time.
project.
Yeah,
It's a
so
group project, bro.
it's giving Patsy. You know what I'm saying?
You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
somebody got to take the fall.
They didn't put it on old Philip Silent. They know he ain't gonna tell his shit.
Yeah, he said
We
like
about to sit
taking
here and take
candy.
it all like it was just him.
Okay.
Exactly. He said like taking candy from a baby.
Hmm.
So I got one when you mentioned that. I was reading this article. It was this these people in Northern California, they got ready to sell their house. And so when they went to go sell their house, they found out they had a what's called a mechanic's lien on their house.
I think I heard about this.
Oh,
And then the lien was for like, you know, let's just say for instance, you live in a modest house, right? I don't know what kind of house they fucking lived in, but the lien was for $24 million.
Hello.
God
I'm
damn.
pretty sure the house didn't cost $1 million, but Northern California, let's just say the house cost $1 million. But ain't no $24 million
worth of
of
labor.
mechanic work, whatever. They never got the work. And then so there was when they looked at the lien, it was registered under a company, Garcia such and such, or whatever the case may be. And then the person who writes off on the stuff is some lady named Garcia or whatever, right? Come to find out, somebody else's house had the same amount of money on the lien, so it's like 24.9, like probably something that's like the maximum you can put a lien on somebody's house for, and the same company, the same person. So basically, this woman, and they're saying like she's like basically Hispanic, barely speaks English, so on and so forth. But she would be in the library studying all these books and loopholes to where she was getting kicked out of random libraries or whatever the case may be. And because she be in there too long, they knew she was up to something. So she figured some loophole where you go put a lien on somebody's house, and she was filing it with the county. And so I'm imagining once you file a lien on somebody's house, it's it has some type of monetary value. You might not be able to get the whole 24 million, but you might be able to get a percentage of that.
You could settle out of court.
Tell me
Because the
anything.
only way that you can get the lien off is go to court, because it's kind of like the squatter law and stuff like that. You got to go through a court process, so on and so forth. So once I got a lien on your house, I own your house.
Damn.
Tell me anything. But it's a felony in California to file false documents and so on and so forth.
But
So
then you
once
gotta
they
prove
figure
it.
that out, she's going down. But I mean, when somebody says and you don't need any proof to file it, but I'm pretty sure in the court of law, somebody's got to take you to court and say, I never met this woman in my life, and it wouldn't last. But that's my tell me anything. Just like dude was stealing the Chromebook, she was putting $24 million liens.
Walking down the street, nigga. Writing address down.
24 million.
Got you.
There's probably a coworker who pissed her off. Uh-huh.
It was random people because they didn't even know who she was. It was random people. So
Straight
I think
randomness.
I wonder what the fiduciary benefit of that was for her. She had to get something out of it. She wasn't just doing it to do it. So there had to be some way of like, if I have it could be because she has a registered LLC, and then she has these liens that are unpaid. She's figuring out how to launder money as like like how you write stuff off, like you got unsecured debt and stuff like that. It probably goes deeper. Her name is Garcia. Let me shut up now.
Hey, I
Yeah.
saw that. I saw that. I was
Yeah,
wondering.
bro. Like, what if you writing up? Oh, yeah.
Who needs to
What
write off 24 million at a time?
He's the
Last name
bad person.
Garcia.
That's all I'm gonna say. Timbo, you
Wait,
got to
wait.
tell me anything for the week?
Yeah, I do got to tell me anything for the week since we talked about elders for the last 20, 30 minutes. One of our elders that we all fucking know just got arrested for DUI.
Tell me anything.
Tell me anything.
Tell me anything.
Tiger Woods, 50 years old, got
Tiger
arrested for suspected DUI.
You ain't
Allegedly.
suspected. We know that nigga did that shit.
But here's the fucked up thing why I'm saying tell me anything. Tiger, you are worth millions. Millions. Ever since you got chased out the house with with your old lady, you should have fucking learned your lesson. Like you remember Paul Mooney's joke, the nigga wake up call? This is your second one, Tiger. So apparently after he was pulled over, the officers made him blow in the breathalyzer. He blew a 0.00. Great. They asked him to take a, but he was still incoherent, all that other shit, right? Coordination off. They asked him to they took him to the station, asked him to piss in the cup. He refused.
No, they
Tiger,
wanted a
you
blood
got enough
test.
money. Huh?
They wanted a blood test.
They wanted a pee test.
Oh, okay.
But he
I get
refused.
cheap news, fake news.
So really, I'm saying, Tiger, you could have beat whatever case, my nigga. Like I know you got good lawyers. You still got deals with Nike, nigga. What is you doing?
I just
So
walked past. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I have thoughts on this. You're talking to somebody who's had a DUI before in my life. I share that with you
Okay.
as part of my
I'm
story.
on you.
The topic was brought up by somebody who has a couple too.
Part of my story, right? So in all my last DUI is like several years ago, right? So like at some point in time, yes, you do learn your lesson because the consequences that you end up facing from said DUI. Tiger Woods got millions of dollars. You know the commercial says a DUI cost you $10,000. This nigga's not worth it.
Okay. He said
That's his
that's play
Nike
money.
check. That's not even a fraction of his Nike check.
But even still
I
though,
spent 10,000 going out getting drunk tonight. Fuck you mean?
Okay.
spent 10,000 on the
Not drunk.
Quaaludes.
Not
Look,
drunk. He blew
they
a
don't even make-
0.00.
because they don't make
high.
Quaaludes no more. They don't make Quaaludes no more. This nigga is getting Quaaludes shipped from wherever they still make Quaaludes at. That's
That's
what he's on, and that's why he didn't want to pee in the cup. He's known for using prescription drugs. Alcohol is not his problem, right? So this is just a pattern of somebody who has like either opiate use. It's either opiate or some type of sedative hypnotic that you're supposed to not drive after you take, right?
My mind went to the powder.
Me too.
Nigga, you ain't man, boy. You ain't flipping no car on no powder. You driving that sucker on two wheels. Then you might ghost ride the whip while it's on the two wheels. You're not gonna flip it. You're not gonna flip it. Bottom
I
line.
think he flipped it.
On that fit dog.
Yeah, that good opiate hit you.
Oh man,
I
you
don't
flip
get
it.
to
You
let
think
go.
you still driving?
You know what I'm saying?
He was on to the steering wheel like, bitch, get out the way. He blowing the horn at the ground like, bitch, get out the way.
Horns behind you like this on the opiates.
We all seen Wolf of Wall Street when that nigga said, and yeah, I parked the car perfectly.
That nigga had to put out there trying to close the door.
But needless to say, going to what Tim was saying, like you make all this money and you ain't figured out to just get a driver.
Come on.
That's what I'm gonna
everyone
say.
keeps
I know
saying.
people who make less. They make a lot, but less. A lot, but less, and they got a driver.
Because look, if nothing else, if you can afford the 10,000 for the Dewey, you can afford the $25 for the Uber. Cause what? Are you
No. You not that type of driver. You can afford the. He in Florida. You can
I
afford
get
the.
exactly what you're saying. You can have a whole driver. You know what I'm saying? You're in the back of the Maybach, feet up.
When you go buy the Maybach, that's an option that you click. It comes with the driver for a year.
Yeah,
He wants the autonomy of driving to his whole house. That's all that it's all about.
You pay a little extra for the NDA. You don't get a Dwight Howard chick. I'm losing my marriage to this.
Very demure.
Yeah,
Very
line
mindful.
took off.
bro. Did you just pull out the bag right now? That was you brought up last week some op shit. That was some major op shit, bitch. We did not have to tell the whole world that we had the whole half of fucking key right here.
But wait,
You could have cried out,
Exile.
I'm doing bad out here, bitch. But you
You
had
gotta
to
go.
He's really on this. Right here. What that he's on.
look, my first reaction is,
I can't feel anything for him no more.
where are you, ma'am? And where are you throwing that bag out?
I know 2 pounder heads.
Where are you throwing that bag? Because I
She did more sniffing than she did crying.
Bruh.
Like, god dang. Like,
We have the remnants all
I've
of
seen
the
these
telling
kind
the
of
story.
episodes, ma'am. I know what's going on.
Oh,
But yeah,
that was
nah,
funny.
man. Shout out to Tiger though, because like that and you know, shout out to Range Rover because I think he flipped over a Range Rover. We need to invest in their stock because he survived. That's when their stock go through the roof. I'm just saying, it's all assimilation. When he crashed the joint in Palos Verdes, that's when they first came out with that Hyundai Genesis. Now you see Hyundai blew up. Oh, Tiger's driving a Hyundai Genesis. This is the best marketing. He survived. He was a little bit more banged up, but he survived. So when they do the commercial for the rich niggas, not the ones that they put out here on TV,
When
they
the
show,
ends in Dubai.
they show like, are you afraid of losing your marriage to this? Buy a Range Rover. And then they show Tiger in the bottom of the car just holding the steering wheel. Look, to keep you alive.
The Range Rover sideways, Tiger teeing off of the side of the Range Rover.
Yeah.
He's sitting there reading the green.
All right, guys. No more. Don't give any more good marketing ideas away because this is too good. This is too good.
I might actually put a post and market this just for more views. So hey,
Man,
but tell me anything. Vince McMahon, right, got pulled over after a car accident, completely incoherent, and all the videotape and shit. They didn't even take Cuz in.
Right.
Like that.
I
Like
saw that.
they only drag people that look like this through all the bullshit and then put it all on the news and all this. Nobody heard about Vince McMahon, whose wife is like works in the White House type shit, you know what I'm saying? The head of education and all this. And you get to go home after being completely fucked up. And then the judge is like, yeah, pay a $2,000 fine and no jail time, no probation, no nothing. Have a good day, Mr. McMahon.
Wasn't that
Wasn't that
Nancy Pelosi's husband that got caught up like some stuff like that too? Like it was one of the, like, man, come on now.
I don't know, but did y'all see Justin Timberlake's DUI video?
I'm about to look that up.
Tim,
He
go to the film.
Pull up the film.
Cue it up, please cue it up. He said he tried to use his influence to. He was trying to be real cool about it too. He's like, I'm on a world tour right now. You might have heard of me. I'm Justin Timberlake. It was so hard to watch.
It's gonna be mine.
Oh,
You might have got 1, 2, but you ain't gonna be driving like you want to do.
I sound crazy, but it ain't no DUI, baby. Bye, bye, bye.
Okay, I feel like this is.
So the reason for the stop is because
for Janet.
you're keep veering off to
For reparations for Janet.
the left, and then you're not stopping at the stop signs.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Sorry
nigga's
about
fake.
that.
Is this your vehicle? Whose vehicle is
Look
it?
at his eyes. That's the
Yeah,
top.
it's just a rental.
It's a rental? Okay. Do you have any registration with it? Do you know if they can put it in the glove box?
Let me check.
He can't open it.
That's not even
How long are you
glove
renting it
box,
for?
man.
Just for a couple of days.
What are you visiting?
Yeah, I'm on tour.
What are you doing?
I'm on a world tour.
A what?
A world tour.
Doing what?
Hard to explain.
Nigga singing.
A world tour. I'm Justin Timberlake.
That's why you got
What's
DUI
your
because
name?
you could have just said
Justin
singing.
Timberlake.
You are Justin Timberlake?
Yeah,
Do you have a license with you?
yeah, I do.
And then when we do this, just like you're doing right now, arms, feet together, arms by your side. You're doing it just now. I'm just going to re-explain it before we continue, okay?
Oh, yeah.
arms by your side, feet together,
But he
and
was
then you're
like,
gonna keep your
tonight
head
is my
straight
night.
and
We're
just keep
doing
your head
roast
straight. Only follow with your eyes, okay?
Like, I can't.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yes,
I
sir.
wouldn't have got out shit. I'm not
It,
getting
it
out.
gets real Reno 911
Oh,
at
very.
this point.
He
He
looks
said-
like he's straight at Reno right now. Oh my
Okay, so left foot on the line.
dirty pop.
Left foot on the line first. And then you're gonna put your right foot in front of your left, stay just like that. Okay? So you're gonna heel to toe like this. Heel to toe.
You know how to heel toe, sir.
Put your left foot on the line.
How can you do it?
You're gonna have your
Really,
right
Justin
foot in front of your
Timberlake,
left.
you
heel
would
to
have
toe.
passed this test.
Here. Okay, so we're gonna put our left foot on the line first. Put your right foot in front of your left, heel to toe. And you can stay just like that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So it's gonna be a series of small of 9 heel to toe steps. I will demonstrate this like you're doing right now, like this. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9. Followed by a
Barely
series
do
of
that
small
shit.
steps around. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9 back. This is going to be heel to toe. So you're going to be kicking your heels as you're going. Arms by your side. While you're doing this, you're going to look
Guys.
down at your toes.
Guys, I'm just following my friends back to my house. I'm not
I'm not here to come out here and do the rest I do that.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just
Okay.
following my friends back to my house.
Will you do these tests?
Sure. And then just walk. I'm sorry.
Here,
I'm
ready?
a little nervous. I'm
Left.
just
Right foot in front. You're gonna look down. Ready? 1, 2,
okay.
3,
Got you.
4. Like that,
So
okay? Hang on. Let him tell you when to go. Let him tell you when to go. You gotta tell me to start, okay?
Sorry.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
No, I wanna make sure we wanna make sure you do this right.
Right foot in front of your left.
Is this my line?
This is
Perfect,
so
yep.
painful.
That's my line.
That's why you're going to win.
Is that mine?
Why did it sound like
This
you was
way?
asking for a phone?
3 1,000.
Right?
4
This is
1,000.
my line.
I remember, just continue. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Right, got it.
Sorry. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000. You want me to keep going?
Yep. Yeah. So I'll tell you stop, yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
that nigga.
1 1,000, 2 1,000.
At this
3
point, it's the
1,000,
same
4
DUI that
1,000,
took us all
5
under. We get
1,000.
That's all good.
See, what he didn't learn is, nigga, call my lawyer. I ain't getting out
Yeah.
of shit. You
By
already
the way,
figure out why
these
he's
are
out
like-
here doing this shit, bro. If I'd have
These are
known I
like
wasn't gonna do it, bro, I'd have
yard
given it
tests.
now.
So the way this,
Woods already knew. It was.
Second, they didn't care about your world tour, bro. You were not going home without a ticket, bro. Just like,
I would have only bought this shit if it was some black officers. You mean to tell me that the white officer didn't know immediately who that was?
Right.
Well, I
Y'all
actually
know-
think
y'all
he probably
know
got
y'all
more
own
luck
y'all.
with the black
Anything.
officer.
Say what?
I think he would have had more luck with the black officer.
But I'm just saying, like, because the dude didn't know who he was, though. Like, they, you know, when they got Tyreek Hill, when he was tripping in Miami on his way to the stadium, they gonna act like they don't know who this nigga is. You know what I'm saying?
right outside of the stadium.
If it was a black officer, he would have put him on. Oh, Tyreek, man, my cousin. Woo, you know what I'm saying? Like, we getting the autographs, and we give you a ride to the stadium. We don't care how drunk you are. You know what I'm saying? It be your own kind, man. It be your own.
Justin is funny because even when they had him at the jail or whatever what do you call it? The booking. Yes.
Yeah.
When they had him at the booking, he's like, is this process what you do for everybody? Like, he was still trying to use Justin Timberlake
Yeah.
to get out of the situation. He's like, come on, man. Like, what's up?
I don't know if you
See, and that's the difference. I'm just gonna throw this out. Tiger knew what was up. I'm gonna blow on this easy. Let's hurry up and get this over with. He's still holding on to the steering wheel. They like, it's like, get out the car. We need your peanut cut. Nah, nope. Ain't gonna do it.
Nope. Not gonna do it. Yeah, I don't even know why he's subjecting himself to these kind of dance moves and shit on the side of the road. Like, I don't care how fucked up I am. I'm not about to get out here and do roadside gymnastics right now. We're not doing no blood tests or none of that shit. So,
And then at one point in time,
We do
doing
anything.
it, he says,
refuse, and fight it in the court of law.
Well, even if you refuse, they can still get a warrant for your blood test. That's how my last one just happened.
They played you. Can't nobody stick no needle in your arm against your will.
Shit, they did.
How long did it take for a judge to sign off on that shit?
Oh shit! I just barely wrapped up my shit right now.
No, I'm talking about for the blood test. Like the judge got to. It sounds like the judge got to sign off on something like that.
Oh, let's hear what this is. Let's hear what's going on.
He looked like the
And
dude
then
off.
just walk.
He looked like
I'm
the
sorry.
dude off screen.
Here, ready?
No, it's. I mean,
Okay.
Looking.
Awesome. All we're asking is if you understand what was just read to you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Perfect.
and I'm gonna. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reread this again. We're gonna go through the rest of it. But at this.
No,
at
I
this
got
point,
you. I got you.
At this point, it asks for initials. If you don't want an initial, you're not required to. You can't be forced to. And I will read the rest of it. Okay. Will you initial or no?
No,
Okay.
no.
I'll read the rest of it.
Like,
Now, do you consent or refuse to the chemical test?
no, I'm not doing the chemical test. Like, guys, I don't mean no harm. Like,
I understand. We believe you to be under the influence of alcohol and
okay,
operating in motor vehicle, right?
okay, but I don't mean no harm.
I didn't say you did, right? Everyone makes a mistake or two in their life, right? You had to.
So that's crazy, y'all.
Yeah, so on that note, drink responsibly. And yeah.
And until next time, y'all, this is the Tell Me Anything podcast. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that other shit. And join us next Saturday, 12 o'clock Central, 10 a.m. Pacific. We got a couple crazy episodes for y'all coming up. And share. Bring a friend. Until next time, y'all. Peace. Sevens up, sevens out.
Peace.